What's up, guys? It's Kaiba on the Renegade, back here with episode 116's Dragon Ball Super's review. So guys, I have some very bad news. For those who didn't hear, I figured I should say it on here since this is a review, it's topical. The voice actress for Bulma actually passed away Saturday, I believe it was. I didn't get the specifics of it, but Bulma has had the same voice actress since the very beginning in Dragon Ball Episode 1, and she's done a bunch of other characters, and we're in the Tournament of Power right now, and we haven't seen Bulma for quite a few episodes. And I heard that she did some voice work for Dragon Ball FighterZ, which makes sense, because she's been the voice of Bulma for ages. But that might be the last time we really get to hear Bulma's original voice actress doing new work. So, just a brief moment of silence for that, and, yeah. Thanks everybody for paying attention to that, if you cared, or if not, then, I don't know, just, either way, sad moments. We come back in on the episode with Goku already well in Ultra Instinct, standing to face Kefla. So it looks like what Goku's trying to do is gain access to the full potential that he can reach using Ultra Instinct. And it's a very strange kind of power-up. I don't really know how to describe it. I'll show you guys the pictures and stuff, but, yeah. For some reason, while Goku's fighting, he seems to have limited control over how much power he can get out of Ultra Instinct, and this is brought up later by Whis, when he's saying that Goku's still thinking about his attacks while he's fighting, and that's why it's actually not able to bring out the full potential of Ultra Instinct. So it's more or less like he's in a mini Ultra Instinct state, and he doesn't quite know how to use the full power of what he has. So it looks like Kefla's actually enjoying the fact that Goku powered up to Ultra Instinct, and she wants to go head-to-head against him with it. So Kefla starts powering up too, and we get this cool Challenger versus Challenger type image of Goku's Ultra Instinct versus Kefla's Super Saiyan Green, I guess. So Piccolo mentions the comparison between Goku and Kefla for both having a heavily increasing power when they see their opponents getting stronger. And it looks like the Namekians withdraw from battle with Gohan and Piccolo as some rocks landed next to them. So now Kefla's mixing together the green and red energy to make these cool energy blasts. But Goku just kinda steps out of the way without even trying, because that's what Ultra Instinct is all about. Goku says that's enough power for him after Kefla asks if he's done powering up. But I think it means that he just can't figure out how to access the full potential. I'm not really sure. Maybe he does feel more powerful, but he seems to be back into the old state of just get out of the way and dodge, and then fight when it's necessary and when your opponent's off guard. So for some reason the Supreme Kai of Universe 6 breaks out of his shell and decides to have a freak-about. Champa says it's just his hidden personality, so don't mind him. Yeah, weird. I guess Goku just has that effect on people of making them scream about things that excite them. But who knows? Vegeta finally begins to understand exactly what Ultra Instinct is, that having your body react on its own. So Goku seems to not need to actually think about dodging a person when he's in Ultra Instinct. He just literally does it. His body just moves out of the way, knows what to do. He has heightened his senses to the point where he knows where people are, what they're doing, and how to read them, no problem. So now, finally, his body seems to just be moving straight out of the way. The only thing is that he has to master attacking while having that dodging ability, I guess. So Kefla throws some energy blasts at Goku, and Goku jumps off the cliff they were standing on, drives his feet into the wall so that he meets Kefla eye to eye and gives her a swift tap punch, and she just goes flying, and everyone thinks that's the end. Goku stands there and looks at his fist for a moment, and I think he knows that his punch wasn't exactly what he was going for. He didn't really increase his power all that much, like he feels like he should have for reaching his full potential with an Ultra Instinct type thing. And Kefla pretty much confirms this. So for some reason they changed the mid-card shots to being Goku instead of the whole team, which is kind of unfortunate. I liked the whole team. Jiren finally wakes the fuck up. He rejoins Toppo and Dispo, and basically tells... Oh no, he doesn't tell him anything. Sorry. So Kefla says she's about to attack, but Goku charges up behind her and does a flurry of punches. That was reused animation, but it's alright. We get that shot of Kefla's face as she got attacked by Ultra Instinct, and that was great. She flies down, and Goku asks if that's all she's got. She throws a kick, and he just instantly jumps behind her and blasts her away with a kick. Then throws an air punch, like what Jiren did way back when he, I think, got rid of Majikayo, if that was his name. The guy who means seriously. So here's where Whis gives his explanation that Goku has to actually think to attack. And then he basically calls out that Goku should finish it right now if he wants to actually stay in Ultra Instinct long enough to beat her. And Goku admits this. Kefla doesn't like that idea though, and she starts powering up and actually like blasting energy everywhere. Kind of like what Broly would do. The only thing is it's like straight rays of energy beams, more or less. Like big, effective Kamehameha waves. Like if you've seen any of the Nier Automata stuff I've been doing with those big bright red lasers that go everywhere, that's what we're talking about here. So Goku's body starts dodging and starts moving straight towards her. But I think the dodging is like worrying Goku because it's just narrowly avoiding the beams. And that's making him think more about the dodging. And I'm not sure if that's actually helping or hurting the Ultra Instinct, but we'll see later on. Because we actually get this really interesting shot after Goku dodges through like 3 beams, starts up his Kamehameha and gets running towards her. He's like flying across these blocks that were cut out by the energy, charging his Kamehameha. And then Kefla starts spraying energy just everywhere, and we hit this one really interesting shot that I haven't seen anybody ring up, of Goku's eyes, where there's like this blue light overlaying them and it fades away. But Goku keeps jumping through, dodging through the blasts, and she gives one really big, powerful blast straight at him, where he shouldn't be able to dodge it. But what Goku does is he hops up onto his Kamehameha and slides up her energy blast and shocks the crap out of her with a sudden blast right off the stage. That is it. Kefla's done right then and there. Also, that Kamehameha looked amazing. It was awesome. Down through the stage and everything. Kefla's Potara break, and she splits back into Caulifla and Kale, and they land in the stage, or not in the stage. They land in the stands. Caulifla swears to beat up Goku one day. I think that would be hilarious. Like, just imagine if Goku hadn't married Chi-Chi all that time ago. This could totally have been the perfect wife for Goku. But it's alright. I'm sure we'll get something good later on. We'll see. So now all that's left in Universe 6's tournament competitors is the Namekians, Salno and Piranha. So Whis explains that there's still more to Ultra Instinct for Goku to achieve because he's not actually not thinking about how he attacks. He's still thinking about that. So I'm really excited to see where that goes. We've got a whole setup for how we're going to get past Jiren. Jiren's awake now, and Goku's pretty much at his limit. So, we're gonna see what comes of it next episode on Dragon Ball Super. Let me say that right. Next time on Dragon Ball Super. Alright, so in the preview for next episode 117, we're gonna see Ribrian fighting against the androids, and Goku a little bit, but the androids are probably gonna be protecting Goku because he's so beat up right now. It looks like most of the rest of Universe 2 is gonna get in on it too. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what the ending of that is supposed to mean. It might be like another transformation of Ribrian or something. I'm not very well versed in magical girls logic. If I'm versed in Dragon Ball logic, it might look like she was transforming into some other state, but who knows. Well, anyway, guys, thanks so very much for watching. This week, again, we're going to have Dragon Spitballing on Friday and next week. And then, hopefully, we should be going over Goku's character development. If not, we will be going over the history and story of the Dragon Balls. And no, that doesn't mean the order they were collected. I'm not gonna force myself to go through that. That is way too much nonsense. But thanks everybody for watching. I've been Kaiba the Renegade, and I'll see you guys either tomorrow for Nier Automata, or on Friday for Dragon Spitballing, or Monday for another Dragon Ball Super review. Anyway guys, see you next week.